guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here today to do a get ready with me kind of look. We're going to do a talk through version through most of it, I think. So guys, can let me know in the comments below if you like this video, if you want to see more like this, or what other videos you do want to see. I should not be given a swivel chair, just anyway, so yes, we are going to do a get ready with me today and on how I got this look right here. So if you want to see that, just keep watching. Okay guys, so firstly we are going to start off with my hair and we are going to curl it today. Obviously it is a hot mess right now. I just washed it yesterday, so it's freshly clean, but it's a bit frizzy, crazy, messy because this is what my hair looks like after being washed. So we are going to curl it today. I do have a job to do today, so we are just getting ready for work. So I personally really like these Lounge wands. This is not a sponsored video, so there's no affiliation or anything, but I do really like them. So first thing I do is section off my hair. So I am going to be using a few new products today, but this one I've never tried before. It's the Chi 44 Iron Guard. I really like the Chi Shine Infusion, which is also a thermal protectant spray. I am very lazy when it comes to my hair. You will find out if you don't know already. I do like the least amount of work possible. I do have a lot of hair, so I don't like to spend a whole lot of time on it. I do have, you know, kids, and hair is just not as important. I kind of just comb through it to make sure, just with my fingers, make sure the product's dispersed, make sure there's no tangles. And I curl all of my pieces away from my face. I know there's a lot of people that do like every other curl, one way, one towards. I have tried that several times. It has never worked out for me where I think I love it. I've always been so frustrated after I do it. I think because I really love doing it away from my face, I do that most. So when I try to do some towards my face, some away from my face, and it's like you try to get that beachy look, it doesn't work out for me. I also hold my curl here till it's somewhat cool. This just helps hold the curl longer. So if you hold it up tighter while it cools, it's going to hold the shape of the curl longer for you. I usually get about 2 to 3 days out of my curl, especially if I do it on clean hair. If I do it on like 2-day hair or 3-day hair, I only get about a day or 2. But if I do it on clean hair, I usually get at least 3 days. So I hold it just until all of the hair is heated completely through. Because I do larger, thicker sections, it can take a little bit longer. So I wait probably a good 10 seconds on each curl, and then like I said, I hold it here for it to cool. I'll kind of shake it a little bit to get the air flowing through it. And this is a 32 millimeter barrel. I also have their 25, I think it is, millimeter, and I like that. And I'll use that sometimes, but this one I feel like, see, when I do them with the 32, I don't always get as long out of my curls because the curls aren't as tight as the 25, obviously. So sometimes I'll curl it with the 25 to get even longer out of my curl, but I can still get about 3 days out of my curl with this. So I don't put heat to my hair all that often. Maybe about once a week if I'm lucky. So I do really like my hair curled, and that's my preferred way to have it. If I could do it every day, I would, but thankfully, because my hair holds curl pretty well, I only have to do it about once a week, and I can get a good few days out of that. So if I have meetings or a job to go to or anything like that, I can have decent hair for it and not have to put heat to it every single day. So the rest of my hair will get pretty boring, so I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. like I said, I leave them like this for a little bit. So while I do my makeup, I'm going to leave them kind of tight, and then so they can completely cool, and then when we're done with our makeup, we can comb them out with our fingers. So today we are also trying out a new foundation. So let's get into some makeup and try it out. I'm really excited to try this out. I've heard so many great things. Fingers crossed. Some of my holy grail people that I watch on YouTube who have oily skin, I go to them for all of like my foundation advice, because if it works on their skin, usually it'll work on mine. So there's two people that I ride or die always watch, Casey Holmes and Nikia Joy. Yes, I am trying out the It Cosmetics CC Cream Oil Free Matte, and it has SPF 40 in it. This is like supposed to be super matte. It's supposed to last all day. And when I usually heard CC cream or BB cream or something like that, which BB creams are lighter, it's like a tinted moisturizer. CC creams I thought were kind of the same until I ran into It Cosmetics, and their other CC cream is really good as well, and it's a pump, which is also amazing. So I have the shade Neutral Tan. I am going to go in with my Holy Grail primers, the Hourglass Mineral Veil and the Tarte Clean Slate Primer. So we're going in. I'm going to put it right on the sponge like I usually would. Hopefully this shade will work. I did 2 pumps. That's what it looks like. So we are zoomed in. So I think the shade matches really well. It's maybe, no, I think it matches really well. It might be like a touch ashier than I usually do instead of more warm, but I think it's working out. It does say to use as your full coverage foundation, apply 1 to 2 pumps to clean skin using your favorite It Cosmetics brush, which I do have an It Cosmetics brush, but I prefer a sponge usually. But, so it is supposed to be full coverage. I did use 2 pumps. I would say it's decently full coverage. I would say you could still see some of my redness over here. I'm going to add like a touch more just to see if it's a little buildable. I think it built it a little bit. Okay, so we are going to go on as usual. And I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape as my concealer in the shade Light Medium. Okay, going in with my Too Faced Peach Perfect loose setting powder. And yes, this does smell amazing. It also tastes like peaches, because if you've used this powder, you know it flies everywhere because it's so finely milled and it gets in your mouth. So I like to kind of hardcore set my T-zone like I do with any other foundation. Mostly my nose, because let's be real, that's where it disappears most. Okay, and then I take a little bit of powder and just kind of gently kind of set the rest of my face, just so the rest of our powder products will go on nicely. Okay, now that we are all flat and matte, I think the foundation looks really nice on the skin. I have a new favorite. If you guys don't know already, my current favorite foundation is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I love that one. I think it works really well. I do feel like this may have a little more coverage, but it's a much thicker formulation too. So the Estee Lauder Double Wear is a little more liquidy, where this one is a thicker one. So we're just going to go in with the Tarte Park Ave Princess palette to bronze up the skin. So when I bronze, I kind of bronze and contour like all in one. Just so if I don't have time to like go back in with a second product to contour, it's kind of already done. This will add that little bit of warmth that I felt like the foundation was missing, so it'll all work out. And then I do go in with a smaller brush just to give my nose a little bit of a contour. I go in with Princess Cut, which is a little bit more of a cooler toned. So there's that. I just kind of go over it with a sponge just to soften it a little bit. And then I am going to go in with a little bit of a contour. I'm going to take that cooler toned princess cut color and just go in a little bit. I am going to go in with a little bit of Enhance, which is the yellower toned one, and go right under my eyes just to brighten them a little bit. Then I'm going to take this Anastasia blush kit. This is the Radiant one, and I'm going to take Coral, which is this peachy shade right here. I'm going to put that on the apples of the cheeks. Now, let's do our brows. I mix the colors Espresso and Chocolate, I believe. Yes. Espresso and Chocolate. So I'm going in with the NYX gels, and I'm using their NYX brush, which I actually really like. I think that this is a really nice, thin, pointed end. So I really like that. And I obviously love that it has a spoolie on the other end because that is necessity for me. I cannot do my brows without a spoolie. Okay, so I'm going to do my brows and I'll be right back. So brows are done. Finally. Oh my gosh, it's always more of a struggle when I don't do them all the time. Okay, so now we are going in with this Wet n Wild highlighter, which I have to tell you guys has become my favorite highlighter. It's so gorgeous. Like, it makes your skin look wet. Like, I have literally always wanted a highlighter like this, and lo and behold, Wet n Wild comes through. I can't believe it. This is in the shade Earth. So I got out the Modern Renaissance palettes. I feel like I always get this palette out and I never end up using it because I always run out of time, which we are slowly doing. But let's just go in with a berry shade because it's fall. So I'm going in with Love Letter, just on like a fluffy brush. And I'm going to kind of use this as my transition. Okay, so I'm going to take the other end now and go in with... So I am actually going to mix a little bit of Real Girl, like a burnt orangey shade, taking it on that same fluffy brush. Just because I want this look to have a little bit of warmth to it. We'll do some Smoky Storm, the Stila Magnificent Metals. Put it right on the lid. These are nice and easy. So... Now I'm going to go in with Cypress Umber, which is a really nice brown chocolatey shade, and start kind of building that up. A lower lash line brush. This one is a Morphe Y22. And I'm going to take a deeper cranberry shade, which is the Venetian Red. And just kind of connect it to that outer. So there's that. Let me do some lashes. Mascara first, Tracy. Mascara first. Okay, and then before we do anything else, I'm going to go in with a nude. Actually, let's just do white. And it'll just open up the eyes a little bit. Let's do some lashes. Going in with the Kiss Lashes in Brazier. I love the Kiss Lashes, as you guys probably already know. They are like my all-time favorite. Okay, you guys, so I have finished up my face. I got my lashes on. I did my inner corner highlight, my brow bone highlight, all with this little gem. And then I just used a combination of this lippy from Maybelline in the shade Lover, and then Anastasia Beverly Hills and Naked in the center to kind of give it that plumpness. And then I'm just going to go ahead and spritz my face with my Jared Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. So I'm going to go ahead and finger through my hair just to get the curls to break up a little bit, just like that. And give it a little bit of a spray. I don't use a ton of hairspray. Just enough to kind of hold it a little bit. Okay, so that's it for this look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This little get ready with me talk through version. Yeah, I went a little ham today on the eyes, but I'm not mad at it. So I'm enjoying this look very much. It's been a while since I've been all glammed up. So I do have a job to go to today, like I said, and so I'm going to go do that. But I love you guys so much. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. And if you did like this look, definitely comment below what kind of looks you guys want me to do. And I'd be happy to do those for you. And so yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.